Hello. How are we doing?
Good. Vicky's on mute.
Oh, yeah. I'm mute, Vicky, and in the pre-show, just shut up.
I hate your guts. I hate you. I swear to God.
Love you too, and I've really missed you, Vic.
Yeah.
How are you, Lucy? Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back again.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You earned your spot. I never, ever thought I'd see this. Sunny Blackpool.
Oh, no.
I remember like when I was pregnant with Charlotte and like the whole of the UK was having a heat wave, and I thought, oh yeah, let's just go down to Blackpool. Yeah, big mistake, because it was the most cloudiest, horriblest weather ever, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, and when I'm on Facebook and everyone's like, oh yeah, it's really sunny, I'm like all out in their bikinis and everything, and I'm just there in Blackpool like getting pissed on. Not literally pissed on. It's big head. She froze. It's a good look. Why do you all have like icy mouth?
I'm sorry, but what a picture.
Another one.
Oh my
God. Oh my God. I don't know what picture.
Vic.
Freeze on. Oh my God. That's so funny. No.
I can't do this.
We will be serious eventually, we promise. Oh man,
Well,
I'm crying.
we're all having a drink anyway. I'm going to toast to Lucy for passing her exam. Cheers.
Thank you.
Mummy's bottle.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Right. How is
goodness.
everyone in the comments?
Oh,
How's everyone doing? Is it sunny anywhere else?
Probably not Blackpool.
Oh, it's even sunny in Dublin. Hi, John.
oh,
Oh dear.
dear me.
God, I'm sweating. Jesus.
Looking on Vic.
You know me. They're horrible.
That's what happens in a football shirt. I know you don't really wear them often.
I've got mine on the black market. Yeah.
I just want to do a shout out. Shout out to Fairview Leeds, who's given me this Rafinha top.
I love it how you send
Love it.
me.
Well, we go way back, me and Forever Leeds.
Oh, I bet
When I
you
used to sell hats, not just a hat. When I used to sell hats, they let me sell them on their website, and we used to donate every pound per hat. And he used to donate money off of his T-shirts for Leeds United lasses, because remember when Cellino just gave up on them and wouldn't fund them anymore. So yeah, he's a lovely bloke. So yeah, go check him out, and I'll put it in the banner there.
description or whatever.
Yeah.
On the
Right.
ticket.
We'll get talking about some football then. Not much has gone on.
No.
Apart from Robert's getting kicked out. And Philip's getting absolutely slated.
I was surprised that he got kicked out.
Well, Lucy sent it in the group chat, like Roberts has got sent out, and I was like, is that because he's shit or because of coronavirus? He's not shit, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Vic's well angry with him. She's like his mother, like, how dare he break rules? Like, she's never broken any.
I may as well be his mum, Anna.
Yeah. But yeah, so because we've not really got that much to talk about with the international break and everything, we're going to look into Sheffield and that later on. But getting your questions and any topics you want to talk about as well, so we're not just getting absolutely wasted on the show.
Anonymous. big in. She's going to be absolutely steaming this Tash. Please go onto my Twitter and have a look at
We're
how
already steaming.
she
Oh, and you put it on Twitter. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good to see Phillips getting slated because that means he's going to stay at Leeds for longer then, doesn't it?
It just sounds like no one else wants him.
That's fine by me. Fine by me.
Yeah.
So did any of you watch the England games?
I watched San Marino.
Yeah,
I did the watch
Beautiful watch
because
along.
I suffered the watch along with like Oscar, and I know Lucy suffered with us because she was in the chat. But I had the England Albania match on background on mute, and I watched like 10 minutes of it.
I'm not surprised you put it on mute. It was shit.
I just like looked up, says, "Okay, England's 1-0 up," and go back down again. Like, so I didn't really watch much of it.
Lucy, did you watch any of it?
Yeah, I watched both games. Like, I was in the chat with Rhiannon and Oscar on the watch along. I think by the second half we were talking about Leeds under 23s and a bit of everything. Really, it was that boring. And then the second game I watched I watched it all, but then I just weren't interested once Phillips went off. And it was good to see that obviously Southgate came out and said he wasn't happy with the last 15 minutes of the game. I was like, you took off your best player, that's why. Like, so it was good to see him. And again, like, he was getting slated on Twitter, and I'm just like, you just don't see what we see in this.
You don't get us.
No.
Well, oh my god, I haven't even.
Why? The CD, well, everybody's slating him, expecting him to score goals, but that's not his position.
Yeah.
You know,
and they were moaning about him like always passing backwards, weren't they? But he was creating space. They just don't understand.
Well,
hang on, right, keep talking. I need to upload this. I'm not uploading. He'll go for it. Why is it not working?
nothing works for you. That's why.
I know. Why is it not working? Oh, I'm doing it in the wrong bit. That's why.
Really bad before you came on live.
I've been all over the place today. I've not even done any research or anything. I'm winging this one, if I'm honest. I'm just relying on Lucy.
Don't admit it, Tash. Don't admit it. Because if you admit it, you can just be like, yeah, I did my research after if everyone raves about it. So you shouldn't admit anything.
Well, we've got this lovely stats from StatZone. So I did a little bit of a research. Those that have been like slagging them off. Here we go.
Yeah, but people don't want to understand stats. They just want to watch what they watch and believe what they believe. They don't give a shit
That's the
about stats.
thing. They go, oh yeah, but stats don't mean anything. And then if it was like fitting their agenda, then it'd be like, oh, look at this stat. Do you know what I mean? So
really, it'd be like, oh, he was the best player ever, but Calvin Phillips. I mean, what's that post that we laughed at earlier on? You took a picture of it. A guy where something doesn't fit, and they have Calvin Phillips in the corner.
Oh yeah.
You sent that in, Vic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, we're getting well annoying on Twitter, and I was like, it's actually quite funny because he just looks so confused. He's just like, yeah. So, my house looks like a Christmas tree. I'm not going to lie, these were up from Christmas. I thought they looked so pretty, so I kept them up. It went with the conservatory, so, well, I'm not allowed to say conservatory. Jack gets annoyed. It's the extension, so blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
To be fair, Tash, there is a slight difference. If it's got like more like a solid roof, then you can call it an extension. If it's got like a glass roof,
right. It's not a conservatory, but it's just
right, there you go. If it's a glass roof, it is a conservatory in my eyes.
Oh, yeah, this is really heartbreaking about Claude because I used to watch him on Arsenal Fan TV, and he was lovely.
Yeah, and he had his own show that Jack put on as well, and he was just really hip. Rest in peace. Yeah, just shout out. I don't know how true it is, but he might have committed suicide.
From
Like,
events, I think he did, but until something's announced officially,
yeah.
pointless even trying to figure out what went on, to be honest. But it is
Exactly. And it's not my place to, but I'm just, if anyone is struggling, we just want to do like just put it out there, just talk to us, you know, send us a message. And we try our best to make people laugh on here anyway, but yeah, just reach out. I mean, social media can be a horrible place, and like
we've all had
it's a
it.
YouTuber. We've all been there. Like me, Joe, and Oscar get a lot of crap as well. Jack does. That's why he doesn't do YouTube anymore. He very, very rarely will come on now. But yeah. So please just be mindful what you say to people. It might be funny to you or whatever, but someone else is on the other end of that. So yeah, let's just.
If people are pissing you off and upsetting you, then the best thing to do is just block and delete them. You don't need to talk to them. The more people you block, the better your timeline's going to be. You know, these people will eventually get their bad karma for how they treat people. You don't need to be a part of it. Just get rid of them. It's not worth it.
Yeah. So, yeah. What's all this about?
Absolutely not. He's not going anywhere.
Because we've changed him. Ellen Road, he still sits there now. Oh, have you seen that picture where he's on the beach?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so great.
I'll bring that in. Shall we do a bit off the pitch just to lighten the mood again?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Rafinha. So he was on the beach, and the guys just went at him like, Phillips, wait until you see the England beach. Klitsch's put best beach in Leeds. But it's so nice to see, isn't it? Like just seeing them have banter and everything on Instagram mostly they do, but yeah, on Twitter as well. They just all laugh at each other, and that is really good to see. So yeah, we made history. Not me personally, but yeah.
Women made history.
Women made history, Rebecca. So this is great news. And what else have we got? Yeah, so obviously they've moved it again. So Liverpool and Man United have moved. So get those in your diaries, guys.
Oh, I'm going to be so drunk on them days.
But you have to be sober to get drunk, Vic. Just carrying on drinking day after day.
Oh, no, just me, because if we lose against Liverpool, Man U, and Man City, I'm going to be on a 2-month bender. I don't care. I don't care.
This is funny. Yeah, so Klitsch will see he got tested positive for corona. Hey Fal, how bad are your symptoms? Sore throat and headache. I have had worse hangers. I will be fine. I think someone else tweeted a picture of him like after the celebration promotion and that on that as well. Yeah, Rhiannon, I think you sent this in, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
That is a sexy shirt, to be fair.
Do you know what? This is just everyone always
we need
yellow tops, don't they? So it'd be good to bring back if they do. Yeah, right, 1 second. Sorry, it's just loading. I hate sharing screen. I always mess these up.
Have you got Pornhub, darling? Is that why you don't want to do anything?
Oh, why do you always have to put down the show of it? Come on. Couple kids watching this. It's before Watershed.
Can you see it? No. Oh, let me take that off. There we go. Right.
Oh, I love this.
I love Patrick Bamford.
So an hour ahead and he's away with the national team. But after the Fulham game, he's like, I need your shirt, please. I said, yeah, it's fine. I said, who for? He said, oh, Dembele. I said, wait, who? And he's like, the guy from Barcelona. I was like, what? He wants my shirt. He's like, yeah, he wants yours and Calvin's shirt because he's a massive fan of Leeds. He watches every game. I was like, serious? He's like, yeah. So I said, okay, well, you got to get me his shirt then in return. So he FaceTimed me at midnight the other day and showed me this Barcelona shirt. It says to my boy.
No way.
Nice.
Yeah, I swear.
Nice. Did he write it or was it Dembele?
I might have been it was Dembele. It was a partnership. To an hour ahead and he's waved the national.
So, yeah.
Typical Beckford saying that, isn't it? Like, pretty Jermaine, honestly, trying to put him down.
You can tell by the handwriting, a 21-year-old and him.
Yeah.
Bronze!
Right, can you see that?
Oh,
Yeah.
is beautiful.
It is. It really is.
So, yeah, after slagging off Calvin Phillips, someone put up, yeah, he doesn't pass forward. Look at that.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That touch as well, that control. Was amazing, yes. What else have we got, guys? What else?
I don't know.
I say that we sent loads in this week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
So this was the cutest thing ever.
I know, and this little nod.
Yeah, his nod just makes it all. He's that nod that just makes it. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing the same. If I would be him.
Oh, and the thing is, you know he's got away with it just because of his age. Like, bless him.
Well, I don't think it would pass off if a 4-year-old man did it to him, no.
No, but it looked a bit more freaked out, wouldn't you? Like if a 40-year-old man did it instead of a 4-year-old kid. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
he would have appreciated me doing that. I'd have just jumped.
No.
It's like, oh, you're that
Well,
weird.
you know what? That's been making the rounds on Twitter as well, hasn't it? That's been making the rounds on Twitter as well because Aguero's out of contract, isn't he? So it's
yes,
people are like saying, "Come to Leeds."
These lads
Yeah.
podcast, he tweeted out saying like, anyone else been daydreaming about him coming to Leeds?
Yeah.
Yeah, guilty. Can't deny, we've all had that. Come on, it's a new challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be amazing if he came to Leeds. But there's so many rumours going around about at the moment. Like apparently in Italy, Rodrigo wants to come to Leeds. He doesn't want to. Is it Atalanta or something? Yeah, apparently he wants to be at Leeds. So, but I don't think we're going to get him. I don't know why people are so obsessed with him.
This is it. Everyone seems so. Well, I'll correct myself. Not everyone, but the majority of people have been so dead cert that Rodrigo de Paul's going to be coming. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, until he signs and there's a picture of him with that shirt, I'm not like,
Believe it.
I'm not reading into
James.
it because of it's just because of all the carry on from last summer to January, and now it's like.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like he might be like, oh, no, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to let it roll. Because because the thing is, it gets him more publicity, doesn't it? And then more clubs are after him. So
we always sign someone no one's even heard of or whatever.
Exactly.
We'll be like, yeah, come on, get this guy, and then it's just some randomer.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, what do you reckon, Lucy? Who do you want to sign?
Oh, I'd love Rodrigo de Paul. I just think
Oh,
it'd just be perfect. Like, just perfect. Like, not just with his his looks, but
Do that crop up somewhere.
like the way that he's built and like the way that he plays. I just think he'd be ideal, and he'd only get better under Bielsa. I think he'd be great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like Rhiannon. I'm not getting too excited just yet because there's too many rumors flying around, and until like you say he's signed and there's that tweet that goes out on Twitter, I'm not believing. I'm not doing a Dan James again. I can't be doing that again.
Oh, that was the most heartbreaking thing ever. Unless he hates it, I don't believe it. Simple as that.
I'm just waiting for the photo that someone's seen him in Leeds somewhere.
In the plane.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Everyone's tracking the planes, like the private planes. They're coming into Leeds Bradford Airport. Like, just thinking, Jesus.
That's got one of them apps. He's such a nerd when it comes to airplanes. He's like, oh, plane, and he gets his app out. And he's like, where's that going? Where's it coming from? So yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty good with that, aren't we? We've got like a pretty much 90% of Leeds followers on Twitter just tracking planes for the last 48 hours before the signing goes at deadline. No, what are you doing?
I forgot to do it. Right, so because this is off the picture, I forgot to do my intro thing for it.
Oh, dear.
Off the pitch. Oh my God.
For those that didn't hear it,
Off the pitch. 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 It doesn't even sound like me.
That is so good.
Off the pitch.
I feel like I'm on like what's his name? Keith Lemons. Like this should be the new buzzer.
Off the pitch.
Whenever Rhiannon wants to talk.
Off the pitch. I'm really warm now. Wow.
Look at me, I'm sweating. That's like,
but yeah, you could have warned me. I could have sounded better.
I did want it. I did, didn't I, Lucy?
Could have made yourself sound better.
are you
Well, like you heard me smoking 60 packs a day.
Yeah, so I don't sound like a bloke for one.
Well, I'm gonna add that last bit on. I didn't even sound like that. Off the pitch. I didn't even sound like
you stupid twat.
that was uncalled for, Vic.
Oh my God.
Oh, mate, I'm crying.
Oh.
I know.
You're taking over. What's it? Soccer. What's it? Fucking. Oh my God! Football has just gone out of my head.
Alcoholic.
It's on every Saturday. Sky Sports. You're gonna be on there now.
I'll be like Sky Sports Soccer Saturday. In the intro. Oh my God. Oh dear me.
That's
what I'm saying. I sound awful.
really high pitch.
Play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
Off the pitch. Off the pitch.
Right, anyway.
Right. I need to become more professional now.
Moving on.
Oh.
Lucy, show everyone your glass that you're drinking from.
Yes, please.
It's just a fucking gin glass with it.
It's got the Leeds.
It's got a Leeds badge
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
got Leeds badge on.
Now.
Oh.
You can't just get it anywhere, can you?
No, my auntie makes these handmade.
We're getting this going now. She's going to get loads of requests now.
Yeah, we'll drop the link in the description box. You can buy from.
It'll just be her address.
Leeds LS13.
Oh, God.
Right, so let's finish. Let's hang on, where is it? Let's finish with
Off the pitch.
We've got a few more
Right, it's
things.
less funny now.
Yeah.
She's not impressed.
It's
So, we haven't got a response from him yet, but we have asked.
Oh.
Oh, I love this.
Stava in porta. L'ha messo meglio. Stava in porta. Infatti ho detto bene, basta che verso la palla.
it's like all in it.
È morto. Persone fanno questo.
Come on.
On the wall.
Come on! Rafa.
Oh, bless.
That is so cute.
Why I
I
need
did call him saying, "Are you going to come on the watch along?" But I'm not going to reply yet.
Come on, this one, this show. That's where I'm
Yes, Sally's saying the fact he can sit still is true. No child can sit still.
Rhiannon, Vic's a prime example of that. She can't sit still.
Oh no, I can't sit still ever. I'm the most nervous Nelly you'll ever meet. Wait, one.
Right, then we've got one last one. Oh no,
Say Granny's gusset.
I'm ignoring that.
Yeah.
Don't put it on.
No, don't highlight it. Just
No, please.
no.
Oh my god, you're so weird, Vic. Get over it.
Oh.
Okay, right. This is funny.
Oh, excuse me.
I just watched Declan Rice in this. He just everyone sees him hanging.
Well, he has missed that feeling. England have missed that ruthlessness.
They watch his hands.
The wire looks straight at him and just still doesn't do anything.
To be fair, he retweets it and said, "I'm waiting for hello darkness, my old friend." It's just
It's so bad, isn't it?
That's a prime representation of how Vic feels on this podcast. We're gonna do this.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah. I've got two more. Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
So if you can't love him anymore.
Ruining it.
This is getting a bit weird now.
I love it. Apparently he's going to Man United. Oh,
We're having a party.
So this is the last one. It just started playing. Naughty. Right.
He was big and strong in his life. He was big and strong in his life.
Oh, I still
Oh gosh.
we just went all
I'm
full
still
out.
annoyed that wasn't a goal.
Oh gosh.
Oh dear.
let me ask you girls, from April's games, especially like Manchester City, United and Liverpool, how many points do you think we're going to get?
5. I think hopefully win at Sheffield United, maybe get a draw and from Liverpool, Man City again.
I think we're going to beat Liverpool, and I think we're going to draw with Man City again. And I don't know with Man United. I've got a feeling we're going to give them. I think we'll beat them. I don't know why.
Embarrass again. Oh my god, I can't handle that again.
No, I just think at the moment, because we've got a lot of injuries coming back. You know, Llorente, Stroud, and everybody, they're all back and stuff. And I think we're going to be a lot better now that we've had the international break, especially Llorente. He's in the Spanish team. He's come back. I do think we're going to be a lot stronger.
I'd say about 5 or 7 points.
Yeah, I think that too. Yeah.
What do you reckon, Lisa?
So what's that one? Man City, Liverpool, and Man U.
And we've got the Sheffield.
Yeah, 6 or 7, I think. Yeah, I'd be happy with 6 or 7.
I'm going to go with 8.
No.
Oh, pushing the bow.
Yeah, imagine if I put the bet on Bet365 right now and I come out with a grand. You're a piece of this.
Right, so you're saying 8. Who do you think we're going to win against then?
I definitely think we're going to beat Sheffield United.
Yeah. And who else?
I think we're going to beat Liverpool.
And then it's draw against City and Man U.
Yeah.
I'd like a draw against Man U, and then I think City's going to be a lot tougher than.
I do.
Like Guardiola's come out and said we've been the toughest team that they've faced all season. So
yeah,
they might. You never know. So I don't know. I think we're going to do all right. I think when the fixtures first come out, we were all sort of a bit like, oh shit, look at that. But I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm quite confident.
Yeah, I mean,
it's come at the right time as well, because we know we're going to stay up hopefully now. I think we've done.
No, we're actually safe now, aren't we? Even if we don't win all season, we're actually safe now.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter that we've got. I'm glad that we've saved the hardest team still last in that sense, because and then we've got Tottenham as well, haven't we? Actually.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think that's beginning of May.
May, yeah.
Got Tottenham.
Oh, my birthday, April, May.
Oh, who cares about your birthday? Go away, man. No one cares about it. Lucy, don't celebrate her birthday. She's an attention seeker. I know you're gonna mute me, and I know you're gonna take me off. Go on.
I'm gonna sink that low.
All right, let's ask another question. Who do you think we're going to sign, and what positions do you think we need to fill this?
And I'll just run the show, Vic.
Yeah,
you're doing nothing. You've been doing
taking Tasha's job off her hands.
I'm actually getting something up, right? Because this is for our members only. Oh, hang on. Our members only.
Oh, Tash, you're beautiful.
Thank you. Right. So this is our members only post. So if you're not a member, sign up, because these are the type of things we do. It's a big community on there. But yeah, we've asked who do you think Sheffield United's biggest threat is? So yeah, like Billy Sharp, he likes to score against us, doesn't he? But yeah, I think this is a really good comment. We are our biggest threat. If we don't make silly mistakes and, like you say, go in with the right mind, and we'll be all right. It's not going in thinking, oh yeah, this is going to be easy or whatever, because it's not. They're still going to be putting a game out for us, even though it's hecking bottom. We can do all them memes after about him. I'm not going to jinx it in case we lose. But yeah, I mean, it should be an easy one, but we can never be too careful. But yeah, this one made me laugh. VAR. Yeah. So yeah, well, who are you guys worried with, Lucy?
From Sheffield United?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I look at their team and like, I thought today, I was like, well, they're going to come out scrapping. But then I've looked at the league table and I thought they've got absolutely like no chance of surviving, I don't think. And I just think it's a must-win game. And like, I start back at work on Saturday at 2 and kick-off's at 3, and I work in Sheffield, so I can't be dealing with bloody United and Sheffield Wednesday fans with a mistake. Because it's either Sheffield United or Sheffield Wednesday, and then there's me stuck in the middle, so I can't be dealing with it. We need to bloody win.
Oh my God, yeah.
We'll send you updates, Alan. Don't you worry about that.
It's all right, I'll have iPad on desk. I'll be fine.
I'll be like, Hide. Oh, she's come out now.
Going home early.
That's it.
I feel bad. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Cooper does not need to go. Get out. No. I'm not having that. No, Cooper. Nah.
He's done nothing wrong. He's been really good. Look at the stats.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think they all have on the back. Even though we've conceded a lot, I think they've all done really well.
Yeah, but I think that's all down to the fact that we haven't had a solid back four consistently for the whole of the season. Like we've had how many? What is it? 13 different centre back partnerships throughout the whole season, and people are saying that because we've shipped so many goals that we're not good enough for the Prem. I was like, no. I was like, you're not taking external factors into account, and it really annoys me because obviously they haven't done the research. They just see the stats and think, oh, they're really weak defensively. Right. No, it's the fact that we've had 13 different partnerships.
Can you please back this up? Why are you saying he's levels below them? Because actually he's not, and he's actually got one of the best stats against all Premier League centre backs. So,
and he's one of the best tacklers you've ever seen, mate, because he does some incredible tackles. I mean, when you need him, he's there.
Yeah, because if we're relying solely on stats, Cooper has outshone Llorente, Koch, and Struijk,
and a lot of people in the Premier League. To be fair,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's above average for against all the Premier League that have played just as many minutes as he has.
Yeah,
I think it's that League One Liam mentality, isn't it? But it is. I think it's down to that. It's
if you're going to just say someone's crap or they need to go or whatever, you need to back up why. Yeah. Why is like give like
you haven't got any criticism why he's a shit player. He's an incredible player and he's a fantastic captain. You can't go any wrong. I mean, that if he does leave Leeds, I reckon Ayling will be our next captain. I don't think Phillips will be. I don't think he has it in him to be a captain just yet. I think he's too young.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Cooper, when every time a game's going bad, he's there and he makes the biggest difference. I don't give a shit what anyone says. He's there, and especially because he knows all our players from the Championship. They all mold together very nicely when they're playing, and everybody, he knows exactly where his players are at the right time. So I'm not having that. So thank you.
It's just like I said, the fact is that he's a captain as well, and he's been through it all with us for years and years, and what he does off the pitch as well is phenomenal. What he does for kids and everything, and he's just. I just think he does.
He can't be on the pitch if he's injured.
He's not injured. He had corona, didn't he? He was ill.
Oh yeah, no. Did he? Did he announce that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just knew it was ill, but I think it probably was.
Yeah, no, they never announced.
He didn't say what it was, but he said it was ill, not an injury. Yeah, so.
100%. 100%.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Right, we've got to move forward as a club. Can't have people like Cooper next to players like Rodrigo, De Paul, and Rafinha next season. But I don't understand that because Koch and Llorente aren't better than Cooper. So why would you?
But also, is Lewis saying Llorente as captain? Because I don't think he should be captain for one. And his previous was low footballing brain and weak in the air. Well, Llorente's weak in the air as well.
You're joking. What football games are you watching? Fucking hell.
I mean, let's be honest. Struijk is probably our best in the air.
Yeah,
but everyone else has.
But the thing is,
average.
Sorry, Lewis. But the thing is, you've made the comment of saying you need to move forward, right? But then you're saying keep Koch and Llorente, who are behind him in all the stats and everything. They're not as good as him. So surely, if you need forward, you would say one of them, not him. That doesn't that doesn't prove your argument that we should drop Cooper. I just don't understand. I'm not coming at you, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. We're not coming at you. We're just having a healthy debate, aren't we, over the over the centre back thing.
I just don't see this side of it, so I'm curious. That's all. I'm not having a go at anyone, by the way.
But also with Struijk and Cooper as backup, Cooper going forward, even though this season he has smashed the stats, going forward next season, I do actually expect to see Koch and Llorente as our centre-back partnership. I just want to see what they can do together.
Yeah.
But at the moment, even with Koch coming back in, I really find it tough that I don't think Bielsa is going to take Struijk out and put Koch in. Like, Struijk has done well enough to keep his first team spot, like his starting spot. So until Struijk does something wrong, I don't think we're going to see him be moved out. I'd be very surprised come Sheffield United if we play Koch and Llorente at the back rather than Struijk Llorente. I think we need Struijk for his aerial ability, for one, because we all know, it was second game of the season, wasn't it? Like them kind of balls that they can whip in Sheffield United is unbelievable. Like, there are, even though they're down where they are, I think it's hard to imagine how they can be so low because of what they did last season. And it says to me that it might be just mainly because of backroom staff and the fact that they didn't sign anyone of proper Prem quality. I mean, look, Ryan Brewster. I mean, he was quality in the Championship for Swansea. Don't get me wrong. Like, he can, he is a good player, but obviously he hasn't proven himself in the Premier League. And there are a few players that I would take off the hands, like Sanderberg or maybe Lundstrom, because some of their shots against us were just incredible.
I think so. Someone's I don't think Cooper is good enough for the Prem. I think most of our defence isn't good enough. Our defensive record speaks for itself. So, Lucy, going on this, what do you think? I know Rhiannon's like dying to shout.
I just disagree. And I'm not going to say any more because I've talked enough. So
yeah,
I'll let Lucy talk.
I'm just going to mute these, please. Shut them up for you.
I don't agree with it either. I think you've just got to look at how far we've come. We're a newly promoted side. We've got to learn. The game is completely different to a Championship game. It's going to take us time to learn, and like it annoys me that everyone's going on about this with Van Dijk at Liverpool, and this is him being out has caused all these problems at Liverpool, and they're not doing as well as last season. But we've got it just as bad, if not worse, than what they've got it. Like you say, we've had 13 centre-back partnerships. Like, they've done like so well just to come out and play with each other, different voices. It's going to take some getting used to, and I'd keep Cooper. I think he's a brilliant leader. Some of the tackles he throws in exceptional, aren't they? So
yeah. I don't know if it's people being a little bit greedy. No offense, but it's like we're in one, and we're stable at the minute, and we're just building on it. I hate it when teams get promoted and then they just completely get rid of that team, and then they try and make a whole new team, and it just doesn't work. No one clicks, and you can go out and buy loads of players that are worth tons of money, but it doesn't mean that it's going to work at all. I mean, we've gone out and spent loads of money on someone, and then I'm not going to name anyone, but we have spent money on someone, and then we've spent 5 million on Millier, and he's been absolutely world class. So money does not tell you how well someone is going to play in your team to a certain extent. it's how you put them together and the manager that you've got, in my opinion. I just think we need to stop being so greedy in that sense, like wanting to be top 4 straight away just because of our history. I think we need to build on that and we'll get there. Chill.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Just enjoy the ride this season.
Yeah,
just know that we're gonna be safe and just enjoy the rest of the season. We've got 9 games left. We can look towards the summer. We know we're gonna have to find a left back because of all the controversy that's gone on the last couple of weeks, and plus we do need an actual left back. Like, as much as I love Dallas and our Mr. Reliable who can play in any position, he shouldn't have to be forced to play left back just to cover our skin. And what then happens, touch wood, if anything happens to Dallas, then we're scuppered, aren't we? Let's be honest. So we need to get a left back. I know people throw out the striker option, and yes, it would be great to get a striker, but I can't see it in my eyes whilst Bielsa still has confidence in Roberts.
I don't think he has, if I'm honest. I think he's going to go to another team in the summer. I'm sorry.
I think a striker needs to put pen to paper first before he gets shipped out.
We'll get on to that, but just going on from this comment, so she's replied saying, completely agree, don't expect to be good defensively in our first season, but our defensive record does highlight problems. I think it does, but I think a lot of it stems from that we don't know how to defend set pieces, and we make a lot of silly mistakes, as in like giving away penalties or whatever. Just them silly errors. They're like just rather than how they all are together in that defence in that sense.
But that's what it comes down to, though, doesn't it? It comes down to the fact that we're finding our feet in the Premier League.
They've got it's the fact world-class players as well. They're just banging him in or striking but this is Aguero or whatever. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it.
No, exactly. You're gonna have people of that caliber that you just can't do anything about, against. But also, again, the 13 centre-back partnerships, again, I'm going to highlight again, is down to that. Because don't forget, at one point you had Cock and Stroik, then you had Cooper and Stroik, then you had freaking Stroik and Llorente, then you had Cock and Cooper at one point. What do you expect? They'll play one game together, and then after that 90 minutes, just start to figure out how they work well together. And then they'll play the next game. Then one goes on international duty and gets bloody injured. So then another centre-back comes into it, and then you're trying to find their sort of wavelength and how to work together. And that could take about 4 games to get used to it. And then someone else gets blooming injured, and then someone else comes in. That to me is one of the main reasons why we're shipping so many goals. So until we actually find, because this is it, as soon as Stroik got moved into centre back, in 4 games we only conceded 3 goals.
Exactly. So it's having him in the right position, and also not having it there, being that defensive, having that another defensive line is gone. When you put someone in like Dallas or whatever, or Strike.
I'll just go through the chat and banning people for being a sexist bastard. I had to. I'm sorry. I'm not having it.
But yeah, moving on from that, I did see someone say something. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, women shouldn't be talking about football, and get back in the kitchen. You know what you can do? You can fuck off.
My kitchen's on today, so I don't need to get back in there. I've been mad on ham today.
I've got so you can kiss my ass.
Right. Well, I had a good question and I can't find it. It was something about Rodrigo leaving. I'm sorry, whoever put that. I can't find it again. But so there are rumours that Rodrigo isn't happy, Vic. Vic.
Sorry.
Rodrigo might be unhappy.
Sorry.
Just ignore them. Rodrigo is saying that he's unhappy. There's rumours. Do you think that's unfair, or because he has been out injured, or do you think he's right to be unhappy? Would you be sad to see him go, or what are your thoughts?
I think in the beginning of the season, I saw a lot of potential with him, but I don't think he wants to leave. I think he's unhappy with the injury. He's how he trained at his previous club to how he trains with Bielsa is two completely different training regimes. Look at our players when Bielsa first came in. There were injuries after injuries, especially with Ruth, Bamford, everywhere in the 2018-2019 season. There's a lot of players you've got to understand that Llorente was injured, Cox been injured. Every single signing that we've had in the summer have all been injured. Do you know what I mean? I think he's pissed off at his injuries. I don't think he's at being at Leeds.
Yeah.
I think he's just pissed off because he's not getting as much game time. But you can't have game time. Like Cock, they put him in the under-23s. He's been playing brilliantly in the under-23s. And now that we've got the international break, he's going to come back in and he's going to be absolutely spot on when we go. I reckon he's going to be playing on Saturday, if I'm honest. But Rodrigo, you got to understand as well, he's had COVID, right? And he mentioned in an interview that he's been struggling with his breathing during training. He's not been able to train as hard. He's definitely not been able to do murder ball.
So this comment made me laugh. I think Lucy, you said he just needs a really good pre-season, doesn't he, under Bielsa? He did really help last time,
Yeah, I think getting that pre-season under his belt. Obviously, he's had his injuries, he's had COVID. It sounds like he's suffering from. I've not had it. Well, I don't think I've had it. But it sounds like he's suffering from the long COVID symptoms. He's come back from his injury. I think did he play 45 minutes under 23s? For me, I think he's come back too soon. I'd like to have seen a couple more under 23 games like he's doing with Cock at the minute. But I'd still keep him for next season. If he's not happy, then obviously feel free to leave. But it's rumours at the end of the day. I think I've seen stuff on Instagram. It looks happy enough, but you just don't know. Not until something's been said. I don't think we can look into it too much.
I think he came back early because of we didn't have that many options, did we? With Bamford was out, and then
it was sort of rushing it. Yeah, obviously there was the knock to Bamford and rushing Rodrigo back, and then obviously he's picked up another injury, and so we'll see.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Rhiannon?
I mean, I saw all the rumours around Twitter, but until he actually comes out himself and says he's unhappy, then I'm just going to see it as that he's fine. Like, he's just cracking on. Like, he may feel frustration because, like, you saw he was frustrated because he came off, when he got subbed on and then subbed off again. But I think that's just down to the fact that he could only play a certain amount of minutes.
Yeah,
is my understanding. Because he was coming back from injury and they didn't want to exacerbate the injury. So, I just think he got rushed back well because obviously with the question mark over Bamford, even though Bamford did play. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with him. Like, as a player, I can see some fans' frustrations because because of the way he plays, he doesn't necessarily do the same sort of job as Bamford does, but he still creates space. Like, I saw him before he got injured, and he started a build-up of play from the halfway line and was literally involved. Like, I think he ended up assisting. I think it was Bamford. I think it might have been Bamford. Who scored the goal, and I just thought that's what I like to see from a cam. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what you want. So I think he's making that position his own. and it'll be nice to see more of him next season once he's recovered properly.
Yeah,
I think him and Rodrigo have a nice partnership as well. I think that works really well. I think they're both on the sort of the same wavelength and I think you can see like the difference when them two play together.
Yeah, definitely. But
Do you
just
know-
out to
you know, like when Bielsa first came in, a lot of our players were injured and they really didn't take to the training regime. There were a lot of people like struggling with the training regime. I think that's what's going on this season, because you've got to understand we've got a lot of championship players and we've got a few internationals, and all our signings are actually injured or have been injured the majority of the season. So I think if they were to stay another season, I reckon they're going to be tip top. I think a lot of people are just blowing things out of proportion at the moment, because I don't think Rodrigo wants to go. I mean, you saw the interview with Rio Ferdinand and everybody. He's so happy to be there. I think he's more frustrated about not being able to play. Look at how many people are injured.
He's entitled to be frustrated, because as a footballer, you want to be playing games. Like, the injury is the last thing that you want. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it was exactly the same when Bielsa first came in. Pretty much 50% of our players in 2018, 2019 season, they were all injured. That's why we didn't go up that season. You know, 2019 and 2020, we did go up because we're used to the training. I just don't think, like I said, Bielsa's not your typical manager. He doesn't do your normal training. People don't understand how we play. Yeah, our defense is shit, but now that our defenders are back, you know what I mean? I don't think it. I think everything's bullshit. You know, this is why I fucking hate Twitter. Bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call you out. I think it's bollocks. I'm sick of it. We know what we go. You can all. But in it true though, like the players that have come in are all having the same exact reactions to what it was when we was in the championship when Bielsa first came in. They're all having a few injuries, but I bet they'll be absolutely fantastic next season.
Yeah, it's just the style of, like you say, the style of play. It's going to pick up injuries, and that also goes back to the whole defence thing as well. The way we play from out the back, it's going to cause. We're going to make a lot of mistakes if we're playing out from the back. We've seen, like, when Melia had his shocker as well. Yeah, you're out for.
But it's all, like I say, this season, it's all about finding our feet. I mean, making our style of play work in the Premier League. We've caught some teams out early on. Some of them have cottoned on a bit quicker than others, but we learn to adapt. And it's all about learning how to play against them elite players, isn't it?
Yeah.
Elite players. So your Salahs and everything like that. So
your salad.
Salads. I said Salah, not salad. Ooh.
Salad.
Oh my god.
Salad.
So against Mohammed. How about that? Should we go with that? Girl, seriously.
I mean, in my head of like playing against the salad.
Yeah, your lettuce. Yeah, imagine playing against the right freaking lettuce. Yeah, okay, good on you.
Oh yeah. What about
but no, well, I saw I don't think he's suffering from burnout.
I think
I think he's getting niggly injuries because
he
put a fantastic season out in the championship because we went up. Then he went straight on international duty, had no pre-season, literally no break, and then went straight into the Premier League. Like, you're gonna have some fatigue, but I won't say it's burnout. I just think it's niggly injuries are just catching up and causing it. Whereas it's just better just to give him a bit of a rest. And I'm glad this international break is actually, I think it's going to do good for him. Like when he actually went on the bench and we put Dallas into midfield, Dallas has done an incredible job. And when he actually came on, he looked fresh.
Yeah, he did.
Like he actually was fresh legs and he actually did well. So I hope this international break does him good. And we may see him. Well, we may see him against Sheffield United.
What do you think about Click, Luce?
Can I just pause?
Oh, wow. Where did you get that from?
Yeah, we call him salad.
Don't tell me you've literally just created that just now. Where did you get that from?
It was Harry earlier on.
Oh God!
You want more salad?
No salad. All right.
You want more salad?
Go on, Luke. What do you think?
Yeah. So when obviously we found out that he was going out on international duty, I was really surprised because obviously he's not been looking. I think he come on against Fulham and looked sharp. But did he? Yeah, is that right? Seems so long ago, I can't remember.
Wait.
Taking this international break, and then obviously it's come out that he's got COVID. I just don't know. I don't want it to sound horrible, but I'm not surprised he's come out with his positive test. I'm not sure whether something within him leading up to him getting this positive test has caused him not to perform as. I don't know whether it's all linked, whether because he's not been performing well, it's something to do with COVID. He just hasn't looked himself, and I just miss his shithousery. I just think I loved him last season. He was just a completely different player to what he has been this season.
With these COVID tests, I don't know what's right and what's blooming wrong now because like he got positive, then he got a negative. So I was like, right, okay, was that a false positive? Now then because he got a negative and then he got another positive. So now I'm thinking, was that a false negative? And then now this is a proper positive, or is it a false positive? Because I don't know where we're coming or going.
Because I know that a lot of the Polish team, they've had quite a few positive tests, haven't they, this last week? But one of them got tested positive, then got tested negative, and now has flown over to England to play an England game tomorrow night. I'm just like, can you imagine if he'd done that with Click and then he turned up and tested positive? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
so
I think Alex, if I'm honest.
I think it's positive that it's negative.
Yeah, come Saturday, if we see Click, we know it's a negative test.
Oh, and he's got his buns between his ass cheeks.
Anyway, he said he was all right and that he's had worse hangovers, so hopefully he put himself together.
No, I've had worse hangovers. I've drunk for 3 days and had worse hangovers than COVID.
3 days? Vic, that is so unlike you.
You should know about this.
I don't tolerate such behaviour.
You're lying. If you all go to and look at how she was acting, she's acting like a teenager.
Are you on about the pre-show?
I've been banning people in the chat, by the way, whilst we've been talking, all the sexist pigs.
Oh, what a shock. Right, so just changing the subject really quick. What have you guys seen the Jack Charlton documentary? Because it is brilliant, right? And my Jack, who is nicknamed after Jack Charlton, he is like mad for Ireland and everything because his dad's Irish. He was born in Ireland and everything. And so it was just unbelievable what he did for Ireland and everything, but what he did at Leeds and that. And you should absolutely watch this documentary. It is brilliant. Yeah, it's a really, really, really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna watch it tonight when I'm in bed, hanging. Thinking about Lucy's course passing and all that.
You've really taken to it, haven't you? You're really proud of it. This is funny. Oh, have you heard chicken tikka
masala?
Honestly, you have to look at it. It's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and find my Stella memes, right? Because I remember all these. Oh, he's gonna make you laugh even more. Hang on.
Oh God, she's carrying on.
Oh, that fucking mascara, bro. I need a good man.
We're going to watch this back and it's going to be like 75-80% of us just laughing.
I can't believe we've been on here for an hour and only got 15 minutes.
We were practically finished our conversations at 22 minutes.
This stream ain't gonna last long because
we're gonna get copyright. More solo chicken. I'll ask you one of them glasses. It looks massive.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, that's spot on for Vic. You
don't need one, Rihanna. You've got Pepsi in your glass, love. We need to get you a massive glass.
Yeah, I need a massive glass like that for my.
I just love how Vic was like, "Oh, that glass is massive," and Lucy was like, comparing it to a head.
You can see it now, guys. Look, Leeds United. You see it better now.
Have you seen the ones with the bottles and they do all the diamonds on them?
Yeah, I've seen. Is it I think it's Candy Basket. He knows you well.
It is a shot glass. I finished it in a minute. Honestly,
I'm really sorry. It's not been much.
Exactly. At least you guys have been able to see a girls' night in.
This is quite.
And this is basically what we get up to every day.
We FaceTime each other. It's just such a laugh. But yeah, I mean, this is
just
nothing.
A little insight. Yeah, just a little insight of it.
It times off me at 8 o'clock in the morning, Lucy. You're gonna love it. We have to write FaceTime.
No.
We have another Cuba hater.
We have another Cuba hater. No. Hands off Super Duper Liam Cooper.
We'll send them a t-shirt.
Get the
nice.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace to Peter Lorre, another legend. Yeah. He's really
sad as well. But top goal scorer for Leeds United. You can't go wrong with that.
Youngest as well. And up to 90 miles per hour, he shot a penalty. How mad is that?
That's insane. I feel bad for the keeper.
Like, when I
my ear breaking off.
He's not even like literally. He literally has like no hand left.
Yeah, you know, oh, it's just.
I was just like creating a whole thought. Well, that's a small football, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh, get the
an hour because it's that small. gone.
I'm gone. Oh gosh, I've got those tears. Vicky's gone now.
Throws like a tennis ball and he's gone for the other ball and he's got that and it's like, hang on a minute. I've broken Rhiannon I'm gonna say I've broken Rhiannon quite a lot this week, but it sounds so wrong. I was trying to say, I can't even say it.
You don't say anything.
What's the sauce?
Wash your sauce, love. Wash your sauce.
Well, I was telling Rhiannon about how to make and I said, we need to add Worcester sauce in a bit. I kept saying, wash your sauce. Like, wash your sauce. Why would I wash your sauce? Like, Worcester sauce. It's just, and she was just absolutely gone. She was like,
oh gosh. Oh, wash your sauce out, love. Wash your sauce.
Wash your sauce. Wash your sauce. It makes such good spaghetti bolognese.
What's this sauce got to do with Leeds?
What's the thing that I said around as well?
Oh, fucking hell, me ribs.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think now. What else did you say?
And Jack's bent toes. You're like, it was going.
Oh, your hooks. You've gripped me. You gripped me, love.
Right. Jack was like trying to mug me up and then like grabbing my big hand and was like, look how big toe, look how weird it is. And I was like, right, let me see your feet then. I'm not even joking, his left foot. It was just his left foot and he claims it's from football. But all his toes were gone like that. But they were like bent in two places. And I was like, wow, they're really gripping.
You've got me hooked.
With them toes and we're just going on. But yeah.
Oh, I'm still trying to think what else you said, Tash.
I've said a lot of stupid things.
Yeah, you know. Let's be honest.
Right, anyway, back to football. Right, what's our predictions?
Dude, it's been on an hour and 15 minutes.
We'll wrap this up then. Like,
This is at 22 minutes.
Oh my god, you just snorted live on air.
Did I? Oh my god!
Vic did. Vic snorted live on air.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god! Please tell them
Oh, right. We are more professional.
Yeah, we are more professional than this, I promise.
No.
Right. Straight face, no. Right. Big fish, little fish, poor
Wait, I can't wait for nightclubs to come back because I've got so many. Right, I should do this. Right, I've learned so many songs now from like. The thing that's stuck in my head is I like to eat apples and bananas, and I'm like, stop! Like I'm eating to work, and I'm like apples and bananas. Oh my god! If anyone's got kids, they'll understand this, but yeah. Oh. So like, I'm gonna be proper raving in nightclubs when they're open now. And we're like, big fish, big fish.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get this little fish cardboard box.
No, salad.
Wash your sauce.
On me chips. Wash your sauce.
Oh my god! Right, we promise we will get to predictions very soon. Oh.
I think I've just had a meltdown live on air. Over kids' cartoons.
Right.
Oh, fucking
They
hell.
would just be like,
Can you imagine?
Yeah, their faces, they'll be like, what?
they would just like muting me and like. Right. Anyway, prediction. Lucy.
Sheffield United 3-0.
Is your name Lucy? No, right. Shut up. Fine to Lucy.
Yeah.
I'm torn between 2 and 3-0. I'm gonna go 2-0. 2-0.
To us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Vic, I wonder what your prediction is.
You just remember the Spice Girls like going like.
Right, I'm just surprised that she knows what 3 is. And she can hold 3 fingers up. Was that 3 fingers to you, Vic? Can you see 3 fingers?
Oh my God. What the hell's she on?
3. I'm gonna go with 3-1. I reckon they'll get one.
Nah.
No, listen, you've got to
Nah.
Fuck off. Okay. No, they're fighting in relegation, so they're gonna try and do as much as possible at the moment. I reckon it'll be 3-1.
To be fair, they are really good at corners and we're really bad at them. So they could score from
Yeah,
the
but
corner.
you've got Heck in bottom now. You haven't got the other game. It could
true.
be
His name. Then what do you reckon?
2-0 to Leeds.
I'm gonna go with 3-1.
Well, I'll go with 3-0 then.
Oh, you've got my one. You can't have that. No.
Well, no, because no.
You said 3-1, love.
You said 3-1.
Sasha said
It's
3-0.
fine. So I'm gonna put that 3-0 bet on Bet365, and I'm gonna win that grand that you said.
I think we should all put like a £2 bet on the bets that we've got now. Like
that's a bit stuck for me. I only put £1 on.
I only put £1 on.
He laughs at me all the time because I get like, oh, I've put another £1 on. Like, I get really annoyed when a bet don't come through and that, like when it's
for you.
And then he's like,
I think we should put a £2 bet on Bet365, and whoever wins, we separate between the 4 of us. I win a grand and you 2. What?
I'll give you the £2, Vic, if you want. I'll give you the £2. What is going on with this sound? Right,
I don't know.
There, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a right laugh. Yeah. Please sign up and be a member and all that jazz.
And we love you all. Thank you for the amazing questions and the non-amazing questions.
Right, why is Victor now?
Yeah, why am I never going to be on this channel again? Because
right, I'm in it. Bye.
Bye.
Would you like to join the All Leeds TV Members Club? We're really excited to announce this new feature on All Leeds TV. We've got 3 different tiers: Sergeant Wilco, Bielsa, The Don. You can join any tier you like. The first tier, Sergeant Wilco, will get you loyalty badges. You can be a loyal member of All Leeds TV for every month, 2 months, 6 months, 12 months, or even 24 months of being a member. You will have a specific badge that shows that you're loyal to the cause. You'll also have emojis available, guys. You've got Bielsa, Bamford, Rafinha, goal, All Leeds TV. More and more to come. If Bamford scores a goal, spam the chat with it. Spam the watch along. We're really excited and we want you to join us on this ride.
Next up, we have the Bielsa level, which is all of our members-only polls, and then we'll give you behind-the-scene photos and status updates. And if you leave us a comment on any of our videos, you will have priority reply, so we will directly reply to you.
And last but not least, we've got the Don level. What benefits do you get from the Don level? Well, you get all the benefits that you get from the Wilco and Bielsa levels and some additional extras. Virtual video collaborations. Do you ever watch your post-match content and disagree with me, Joe or Tash? Well, this is your chance to put us right in our place and join us on the live player ratings, live post-matches and our phone-in shows also. We're also going to shout out all our members and follow you back on social media, and we're going to host an annual